Taylor.
And I'm Amber Floss and Kajin Cosplay. And tonight we are watching with you guys Breaking Bad episode 7 of season 3. Of course.
This episode is called 1 Minute.
1 minute
Before what? Or for what?
before sunset.
Okay. After sunset. Basically, technically, yeah.
Yeah, after sunset.
What happened last episode?
Literally?
I'll say it. The twins have targeted Hank. Did you understand what I said?
Yeah, the twins.
Oh shit!
Target Hank because of God, because it is all to do is met.
I'm pretty sure that Walt is not gonna be happy if they go after Hank, and he learns that they've been. I mean, he doesn't even know they exist yet.
No.
But yeah, Hank is pretty close to figuring out like who is Eisenberg. Like, I'm pretty sure he thinks this is Jesse. But like, I mean, he was literally there, you know?
Imagine Hank talk to Walt. Oh, I know who Eisenberg is. Is that kid you used to teach you used to tell Jesse Pinkman?
You truly think that Pinkman would be capable of doing my recipe?
Shocking face.
That would be really, really funny. That's not gonna happen, I think. But anyway, so yeah, he was at the RV which is dead now. They destroyed it. Sad little moment.
R.I.P. RV.
Yes. It was nice too.
Vehicle.
Yeah. But yeah, so now Gus has sent the twins after Hank because he doesn't want Eisenberg to die. Heisenberg, well, Walt has been cooking in the new lab with this new lab partner. So
yeah,
I mean,
it seems like a carbon copy of him.
Yeah, that's it.
So far it's going well. But I saw a moment between Walt and Jesse in that RV when they were trying to figure out how they're gonna escape Hank.
Sorry about the cat.
I really hope that they're gonna partner again and work in this new lab.
We'll see. I mean, there's 2 seasons after this, and I mean, this season is not over. Like, we're barely halfway through.
Of it.
Anyway, we'll just jump into 1 minute and see if they get to Hank or if Hank has the upper hand. He's good. Like, I mean, he's been looking for these moments, so.
But he's not in his top shape right now.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's see what happens.
Oh, they used to be so cute. And they used to talk.
Superarás.
No, lo odio, lo deseo muerto.
Hey.
Traigo una cerveza a tu viejo tío, ¿quieres?
Good.
He's everyone's uncle.
No, una helada.
Isn't it cold?
He's gonna push him in the bucket. You wished him dead. You still sure about that?
¿Qué quieres? Vas a tener que esforzarte más que eso. Si quieres salvarlo.
My God, the uncle is a psychopath. 1 minute. Is this why they don't talk now?
Well, they do talk. They talked to Gus last episode. But holy shit! No wonder they grew up into these 2 guys.
Familia es todo.
And he killed Tuco's dead. Family is all. Shit! That family's crazy!
Damn.
I mean, we already knew he's the one who basically taught Tuco the business, so no wonder he's the worst of them all. Oh my god, I'm so scared of what they're gonna do to Hank. Oh
no. That's so not his good profile, by the way, but it doesn't matter.
I don't think they care. Oh shit, this episode, I swear the twins need to go. I don't want people to die, but I mean, if I have to choose between Hank and the twins can go.
Tuco's family is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
You got nothing on me, yo. Alright, you can call my lawyer, Saul Goodman.
He thinks he's the one who
Talk to my
called.
lawyer, right? And you
Hank?
got nothing to say. I told you, you can call my...
Oh, fudge! He can lose his job!
Oh shit.
You have my wife's name! How'd you do it? Talk!
He's not!
Do it!
but damn it, you're not alright!
Oh my god, he
He could have killed him! And it's not even his fault, he's not the one who made the call!
Oh my gosh!
At least he called the ambulance.
I hope he did!
Like, I thought when he raised, like, when he tried to walk away, I thought he was really walking away. But he is not alright! This is not something he can do! I think he will lose his job. Or be in the, you know, suspended.
Your scumbag brother-in-law is finished.
Oh my god.
Every cent he earns, every cent his wife earns, is mine. Any place he goes, anywhere he turns, I'm gonna be there, grabbing my share.
Holy shit.
He'll see me when he wakes up in the morning and when he crawls to sleep in whatever rat hole's left for him after I shred his house down. Until the day he sticks a gun up his mouth and pulls the trigger just to get me out of his head.
Fuck. He's really pissed off.
Of course he's pissed off.
That was intense.
The prosthetic is so good, by the way.
My advice: once I walk out of here, I get myself a new RV and go start cooking again.
They will catch you.
So what?
What?
I have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Hey, I may have overstated the power of your face.
Not this. I give them what they want the most.
Heisenberg.
You.
Oh shit. Oh, he's really, really pissed off.
You're my free pass. Bitch.
Oh. Oh shit. What are you gonna do now?
You're so sure. Look,
Mr. Pinkman is pressing charges in this matter. He's given a detailed version of events as he sees them.
the word of a meth head. His blood is clean. He's not using.
Kid is even refusing his doctor-ordered pain meds, as far as we can tell.
Oh, this is so hard.
Should have taken that job in El Paso.
As much as I love Hank, I understand why Jesse's mad, but I also understand why he freaked out, like why Hank beat him up. There is no good side of
What would
the
have been
situation.
better for his wife to really be in the hospital?
No, but for him not to act up upon his anger. But it wasn't just his anger at Jesse, it was everything. The stress, El Paso, his friend leaving, him not being able to catch them once again.
But yeah, he knows that technically Jesse is connected to call he received about his wife.
I don't
So
think...
how did he get his phone call?
Oh. At least she's there, like... He looks like a Papa Bear. This is not good.
Oh.
Oh, it makes me tear up.
Oh my gosh.
Always in that same elevator. Season 1, episode 1, I would have never imagined that Hank would make me tear up. He's a Papa Bear. His attitude gets to you.
Is he gonna try to find any reason to...
What temperature did you set here?
Here, station 575C.
I said 85.
I wrote it.
Well, you wrote it wrong. It's not what I said. I said 85, not 75.
I know what he's doing.
85.
Oh, I'm feeling bad for him a little
He's
bit.
trying to find any flaws to say, I need to find another partner.
You're sorry. Meanwhile, you've just brewed 50 gallons of useless sludge. Congratulations.
match is ruined.
Oh,
This is not an easy decision, but it is one that I have to make. He's just not working out.
oh. I feel bad for Gail.
Yes, now. First, best option is Jesse Pinkman.
The one who said that you wouldn't trust? Huh?
Hello? Thank you.
I'm a bit sad
I will.
though that...
That's what brought him back.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Although, I mean, I think it's,
Not getting feelings about him. Oh.
he does have good chemistry with Jesse.
I think it's a good opportunity. There's been a job opening. I need a new lab assistant.
Are you shitting me?
I did my time. No.
He's had enough.
You're turning down $1.5 million.
I am not turning down the money. I am turning down you. Ever since I met you, everything I have ever cared about is gone. I have nothing. No one. All right, it's all gone. Get it? No. No, why? Why would you get it? What do you even care as long as you get what you want? Right? You don't give a shit about me. I'm nothing. Why would you want me, huh? You said my math is inferior. Right?
Don't leave.
Right?
Hear him out.
Hey, you said my cook was garbage. And screw you, man. Screw you.
Your meth is good, Jesse. As good as mine.
He needed to hear that, though.
Yeah, but should I hate that? He let his pride talk. That
He
would
got
have been
to
another
he got to hear the
thing.
truth for once. I'm so glad he gave all that shit to him. Jesse to Walter.
Too white.
He needed to hear that. Because, I mean, we've been noticing since season 1 that was going on. And he kept going. So for him to say that, it's Walter realizing that he's crossed the line with him. Now, is it gonna change his attitude in the future? I don't think so, but at least it's a step in the right direction for him. 1 step in the right direction, 3 steps back, I don't know.
Yeah.
50-50.
Jesse!
We knew he was gonna go.
Don't let him down.
It's because of what he said. Just don't make the 3 steps in the wrong direction now. Like I said, Jesse needed to hear that. Validation. Acknowledgement. You are good. Same as me.
To be clear, you didn't hear from me. I don't want you to get your hopes up, but the word in the pipeline is Pinkman isn't pressing charges.
Or not?
Who the hell knows? Maybe you have a guardian angel.
The guy he's been hunting.
Tiny little red angel.
Little devil. Sometimes likes to help out.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Do you think the twins are going to be waiting for him?
I went 5.
Oh, I was so scared. Oh no, they could still be waiting for him.
What it means.
I told you.
Tell you all
She
about
really
it
does
when you
love
get
purple, right?
He's feeling good. This is not good.
home. I think we may be okay.
Don't say that. Jinx it. Don't jinx it. Do you think it's Gus? Listen! Oh, shit.
Leave.
Take it seriously. He is taking it seriously.
But
I mean, how do you react?
Someone's coming to kill you.
How do you react? If he starts driving, they have guns, they can still shoot him. Stay calm. Oh, fuck. Leave! Oh, they're going both ways, oh shit! Ah, I thought it was him, okay. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh! Come on! He's been hit twice.
They got the vest on.
I know! He needs to aim for the head.
Jesus.
The bullet. The one that explodes inside of you.
No, the bullet is down.
Oh no! The head! He could still survive this. Why? I'm glad, but... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, that's why. Shit.
Oh,
but he's got the bullet. He's gonna shoot. That's the bullet he gave him. Psychopath. Oh, thank God.
oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, now survive, please, because the episode is gonna end here, right? Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm so glad. I think he's gonna be okay.
There's no one in the parking there.
I know. They won't kill him off like that.
Marco and Lionel. Those are their names.
Well, they're gone. Oh, he killed him. And I'm sure he's gonna survive. They won't kill him off screen. Because that's called off screen. I mean, he's not dead yet, so... At least he'll survive till the beginning of the next episode.
Oh my God, my heart is shaking.
That was intense as fuck. You've got 1 minute. That whole scene.
But who
was
called him?
genius. I think it was Gus. He's the only one who knew the twins were after him. And he met him, so... He knew his name. He would know how to contact him. I think it was Gus. And he would have the means, too, to change his voice.
Yeah.
So unless there's someone else, working behind the scenes here, I think it's Gus.
So one of the twins is dead. Do you think that the other one is dead too?
Yeah, I think he's dead. He's gonna die from internal bleeding, probably. He's been crushed. Whew, like everything's probably broken.
Oof.
And I mean, even if he's not dead, he's over.
What's gonna happen to Aang though? Because he just got suspended. He doesn't have a right to shoot.
He has a right to defend himself. They were shooting at him. And that's the US.
Who knows?
This is not Canada.
I know it's not Canada. I know.
In Canada,
damn well.
I don't know how it works in the US, but I'm pretty sure that in Canada they could, work a case against you for that. But in the US, I think he's okay. At least I hope he is. I don't want him to go through any more trouble. Like, he was happy for once. He was like, I think he was actually glad he got suspended. He needed the time off. And to learn that Jesse was dropping the charges, he was like, I think we're gonna be okay. He had the flowers, the purple flowers, and he was happy.
Never trust when someone is too happy on screen,
That's the
guys.
thing, like,
never trust that.
I've been saying, like, during Game of Thrones and stuff, you can read in between the lines of a script like that. Like, usually when a character has reached that moment when their story seems to be going well, especially in a show like this, when everything is going well, when they have, you know, nothing left to tell you, like, they've told you their secrets, and there's nothing, you know, that seems to be left out of his storyline. Usually this is when you should be scared that a character is gonna die.
I was so sure that Baldwin would be in the back seat.
I thought
and when he was sit down there, he's got 1 minute to 1 minute and gonna pull a wire and strangle him to death. Oh my gosh, he would have been dead now.
It's a good thing he got warned, because holy shit. Well, if he had not been warned, though, he would have left, and I don't think they would have caught up to him. Not yet, though. So actually,
they would have followed him home, and Maury will be in danger.
And his wife could have been in danger too. Yeah, that's actually a good thing that they got to him in the parking lot. Because although there's one guy who died, and Hank got pretty injured, I'm glad the twins are gone.
Now we just miss the uncle.
Their uncle cannot do shit. He can call for backup. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He was crazy. That whole family was fucked up. No wonder the twins grew up to be messed up. They start young, you know. You don't. It's almost like you don't have a choice when you grow up in a family like this.
Not really, you know.
Shit.
About Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad and mad at him that he didn't stand his ground. Even if Walt said that it gave him validation that your product is just as good as mine, we're equal in this. It should have kept his ground.
Actually, I thought about it a little bit more after I said he got the validation, the acknowledgement that he was just as good. And then he called Walter and he said 50-50 partners. And then he looked at the chart and he close up to the last one, you know, the worst pain. And I was like, maybe that's not why he called back. Maybe he called back because he thinks he does truly think that he cannot do as much as Walter, and he will never be just as good. So working with him is the best deal he'll ever get. Walter's saying that to him. Maybe that felt like pity to Jesse. Maybe that got him thinking. Because, got a call.
Of a post?
Okay.
Where are we?
So yeah, I thought about it, and I think Jesse might have, he's not feeling good, you know, calling back Walter. So I think Walter telling that to him felt more like pity than it felt like the truth. Like, I think he realized, I mean, it could be both. Like, it could be that, it did wonders for him, like, to be told, you are just as good as me. And so he saw that as a door opening. Like, okay, I'm allowing you to become my partner once again. But I think it's more likely that when he told him that, he saw it as a pity move. And he was like, that's sarcastic. Like, you don't truly think that. And then he thought about it himself and he was like, I'm never going to be as good as Eisenberg. And the best deal I could ever get would be to work with him. So calling him back would mean that would explain why he's looking at the worst face. Like, he's not feeling good about this because it goes against what he just told him.
Do you know what I think it meant?
No.
I think it was maybe more the fact that, like Jesse told Walt, he got nothing left. Everyone that he loved, that he cared about, is gone or dead. Mm. And Walter, even though that is the one who brought him shit, that brought him down, that did a natural insult to him,
you can still give him that
is the only thing that could resemble some kind of relationship that someone could care about him.
That's another good way of seeing it.
It's not the fact that Walter told him that your man is just as good as mine, but even though that he knows that shit's gonna happen to him again if he goes with Walter.
He craves that relationship. It's a good way of seeing it.
He craves someone.
Yeah.
So
Weirdly
someone
enough,
to,
I mean,
to connect with.
weirdly enough, I think, and Walter realized it when Jesse freaked out on him. I think both of them understand each other a lot more than they even know. Like Jesse was saying, ever since I started working with you, I lost everything I cared about. Well, Walter also lost everything he cared about. All he has left is chemistry. So as I was sitting there and listening to Jesse, I was like, you have no idea right now, but Walter is feeling the same thing. Of course, in his case, it's his own fault. In your case, it's a bit your fault and a lot of his fault. So,
99.9. No,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. I think it's sad though that the biggest reason why Walter decided to go with Jesse again is because Jesse want to
yeah, of course, he
make
wouldn't
charge
have gone.
again.
Yeah. He wouldn't have gone back with Jesse if it wasn't for Hank. And we all know that he was. I mean, he was lying on the phone. I think that's why they showed us that scene between Gail and Walter. You know, hanging out and just having fun and being just okay with each other. And right after that, when he went back to his station, and Gail had done everything he was planning on doing, and he was like, "I'm gonna have to destroy that man. I don't have a choice." That's the thing with Walter. He usually doesn't have a choice, but he destroys people's lives. Well, people's lives. I'm pretty sure Gail's life is not over, but it's I was pitying him a little bit, like to get all that shit from Walter, and it wasn't his fault. I was like, all because of Walter, because he's the one who made the call.
But there's a thing though with Gail is because it's just as good as Walter is in chemistry, Walter is not totally in charge of the lab.
It could have gone that way, but
so
they
there's
didn't.
a little bit of both. Like, you're one of the best partners I could have had, but I'm not as in charge as I could be.
Although,
because you think I have what I want to think about.
yeah, but they didn't go with that. We thought at first that was going to be the reason why he would go back with Jesse, because we had the feeling that he was going to go back with them. I mean, it's Aaron Paul. He's not out of the show, you know? But they didn't go with that. So I think since they didn't go with that, we can assume that he wasn't annoyed at his personality or his way of working. He was actually glad to have someone that understood his point of view and his passion and could do the work without him freaking out over this. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't enjoy, freaking out over Jesse when he messes up. He finds it nice to teach him stuff about chemistry, and he likes the admiration, he likes the respect. But he gets the respect from Gail too. So the only thing he didn't get from Gail,
chemist.
yeah, that's it. The only thing he didn't get with Gail that he got with Jesse was probably the total lack of knowledge. So Jesse was, listening to Walter A to Z. He was doing everything he asked of him, and he wasn't improvising. So he was a puppet, complete puppet.
Yeah.
But Gail knew more about chemistry. But where he wasn't a puppet like Jesse, he had the passion about the chemistry. Jesse had the passion about cooking. It's not technically the same. He doesn't know everything Walter knows. So he could have Walter could have conversations with Gail that he could never have with Jesse, because Jesse wouldn't understand. So I think he appreciated Gail for that. And since they didn't go with your theory of that he was going to get annoyed, I think we can assume that he liked that partner, which is why that whole scene of him calling and saying, like, it's not going to work out means a lot more than what it was, because we know that deep down he really wanted it to work. He liked the guy. So
Damn.
I'm not saying I'm not glad that Jesse is back in, because I felt like I hate when my favorite characters are left out for whatever reasons. And although in this case it's really it's sad and kind of fucked up when you realize that you're happy that he's back in the meth business.
Oh, no, I'm not happy that he's back in the meth business. Neither for Walt, neither for Jesse. I'm happy that they're back working together, because even though that they got their down most of the time, when they got their highs is
we
really
enjoyed their chemistry.
enjoy to watch.
Yeah, we like their chemistry. That's a good thing. The only thing is, we know that this show is called Breaking Bad.
But now it's
Walter is
been
not
how many
done.
times did Walter stab Jesse in the back now?
At least twice. it depends. How many times has he stabbed him in the back? But Jesse doesn't have to know about it because he kind of stabbed him in the back with his girlfriend too, and he never told him that. If that ever comes out, if that news ever comes out, you bet your ass he's gonna be mad.
Because I think that if anything happens again, Jesse will be done.
Depends on where he is at in his head at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, depends if he knows about it.
All
the thing
right.
with Jesse is he centers the problems around him. He's the fucked up. He's the one who doesn't deserve anything. And when Walter, he respects him. He respects what he can do. And when Walter is pushing that guilt on him, he believes him. So yeah, he can be mad all he wants at Walter. He usually ends up forgiving him and going back to him. Whereas Walter has pushed him away. The only reason he has gone back to Jesse many times has been because he needed him. He needed to use him. Not because he cared. I think that speech he gave him, by the way, once again, this episode was amazing on the actor front. Both Hank and Jesse, like, oh. But still. So yeah, I think that speech that Jesse gave him was kind of a wake-up call, maybe. Like, I think he genuinely realized that he has fucked up Jesse a lot these last few seasons. So what I said still stands in my head. I think he made one step forward. Like, he acknowledged that your math is just as good as mine, which to Walter means a lot. I mean, it's like saying that he's not the best. His pride, it's like he put his pride to the side for a moment. That's a good thing. But then he might do 3 steps back, depending on what he does with Jesse in the future, so...
Who knows? Who knows?
Alright. We're gonna move on and see if Hank survived his 1-on-2 with the twins.
I hope he survives. I really hope he survives.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna survive at least till the beginning of next episode. Because I would be pretty pissed if they killed him off screen. Like,
I'll be too.
If they do something like, I don't know... I think they did that in Bones. Or if it wasn't Bones, it was another show. But if they start with a funeral and we're like, holy shit, he's dead. But it ends up being the other guy's funeral. The guy who got shot by accident. And Hank is just standing there because it's basically his fault.
They did an episode kind of similar with Bones, but it was the same guy. And it was just a lure to bring a terrorist out.
You don't have to explain it. I remember. I'm just saying that
if they mislead us, we're gonna be pissed.
No, but I'm expecting him to be okay at the beginning. Well, not okay, but alive, at least. So if they try this trick on me, I've seen it before, so I'm not gonna fall for that. Okay, we're moving on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon.
The link is down below, so go click there and subscribe. And if you don't wanna, the next one will be up on YouTube next Wednesday, so tomorrow, guys. So see you tomorrow.
Bye.